Sometimes a person carries a truth that affects them so personally. Some people carry very dark truths such as, most people put on a smile and a friendly face, but deep down they are selfish and self-centered, unreliable. Some are even backstabbers. This is their truth because it's their experience, often over and over again. Others carry more tragic truths, such as some people do good things and they go unrecognized and they go unappreciated, which is often why you tell a story about a person, because you feel their story deserves to be told. You know this to be true because maybe it's you and your achievements and your good deeds that have gone unnoticed and unappreciated. Maybe someone you know has had this happen. Some people carry truths that provide them with a perhaps bleak outlook of the future, such as, well, it doesn't matter how much you deserve success, obstacles will always get in the way. There's many truths that people carry, and it's true to them, and they know it's true because it's their experience. We can have the desire for others to know the truths that we carry, sometimes because we feel it's important and that it cannot go unacknowledged. Sometimes it's because telling the truth is justice, it's vindication. Sometimes it just strikes a nerve. So we will find the words to tell our truth. We'll conjure up a depiction of the truth to tell as a story, whether real or fictional, so long as it depicts the truth clearly. But sometimes our words aren't heard or understood by those we tell. Sometimes our story is dismissed. The arguments that we make for a truth sometimes is shut down or is just outright not heard. Why? Sometimes people don't understand. Some people don't want to understand. Sometimes it's a truth that people don't want to hear because acknowledging it causes them pain. Maybe they are someone who wears a mask to hide a very unpleasant side of themselves, and they know it. Maybe they're a backstabber. Maybe they're selfish, self-centered. Maybe they are someone who does not recognize people's excellence, and they never show appreciation or give thanks. Maybe they are responsible for the obstacles in people's lives. Whatever it is, maybe they just want to live in a blissful fantasy where nothing bad or dark happens. Maybe they just don't want to know. People will go great lengths to not face the truth. They can become aggressive to make us shut up, or they can berate us. They can close their eyes, walk out of the room or shout, la 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 la, not listening. And we can walk away with resentment. And that's because the battle has been lost and our truth has gone unacknowledged and unheard. For this reason, a person can have such an intense need for others to acknowledge a truth, to get past those walls that others put up. People will spend years understanding that truth, finding the clearest, sharpest words, conjuring up the clearest depiction to be told as a story, so that when that truth is delivered to someone, it doesn't need an argument, because the words or the depiction make it so undeniably true to a person that it cannot be dismissed by reason or fought off by aggression or escaped by walking out of the room or deafened by shouting la 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 la, not listening. The clarity of the words and the clarity of the truth depicted in a story can be so clear, so sharp, and the deliverance of the truth can be so sudden that it will cause those unprepared for it to react as though they've been cut by a sword suddenly, and they will bleed. For some, the pain caused by this surprised wound will be followed with anger, as though angry at an aggressor who, if they fight off the pain caused by them will stop. But the swordsman has already struck, and the wound inflicted swiftly. The truth cannot be fought off. They're only fighting their own wound. For others, they will run, as though if they escape, they will escape the pain, and they will not have to face the truth. But the swordsman has already struck, and the wound has been inflicted swiftly. The truth cannot be run from. They're only running from their own wound. And some will kid themselves, as though they're not even wounded at all, rationalising that the truth that cut them had never existed. But the swordsman has already struck, and the wound inflicted swiftly. The truth cannot be ignored. They're only ignoring their own wound inflicted by the truth. The truth will stick with them if you deliver it cleanly, sharply. So for someone who ignores your truth as though they're defending themselves from an attack, they are to be treated as someone who must be struck and wounded, so that the truth cannot be ignored. They say that the truth cuts like a sword, and therefore your words must be sharp, and your depiction must be clear and potent, so that it cuts them quickly. This is the aim of someone who is compelled to put forth their truths in a story, to be a swordsman who delivers their truth so suddenly and sharp, in such a clear and effective way that no person could ever deny your truth. This is what storytellers do. To some, that truth will resonate, and to others, it will cut them. You do not strike lightly. You don't beat around the bush. You cut them so that they bleed. Allow no one the time to close their eyes, or to walk out of a room, or to shout out, la 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 la, not listening. Deliver your truth in your story with a swift, sharp strike, so that it cannot, will not go unacknowledged. And that is what your story will do. I'm Joe Webber, storyteller. See you next time.